Hello beauties, and welcome back to the Bumpy Bones Locksport channel. Alright, so in this video I'm going to be going through picking open and gutting the PACLOCK 90A Pro padlock. This is the blue belt in the United Lockpickers belt system, so this is actually going to be my submission video for that as well. There are some other requirements that are actually added on top of the blue belt in the Lockpickers United belt system, so I'm working on videos for that as well. And I'm also working on a new challenge lock that will also go for the requirements on that as well. So I'm actually kind of excited to be getting into the higher belts on that belt system. So what makes this lock a little bit different from the other locks that I've been picking open and been showing on my channel here is this is a 7-pin lock. And this lock in particular has a combination of serrated and spool pins in it. Some of these also include a longer driver pin, which is an anti-bump pin, but for some reason this one did not come with that. We'll kind of go from there. Now, the other fun thing about PACLOCK is I've been hearing a lot from other lock pickers in the Locksport community on how great the company is and how they support the lockpicking community. And actually, one thing I actually just learned in Sandman's video, he actually just released a video on the 90A Pro as well. And he actually pointed out that if your key has a 200K on it, then PACLOCK is doing this kind of special fun little contest for lock pickers, where if you record yourself picking these locks open and email them a video of you picking their lock open, that they will send you a certificate and a patch and just kind of some fun little things congratulating you for picking this open. I actually find that really kind of cool that a company actually works with the lock sports community so closely and encourages people to pick the lock so that they can build better locks. So my initial impression of this is actually it's really nice. I do like the padlock, so let's go ahead and get this guy open. So actually I just got a new vise as well, so I'll be working with this here. It's the Pana vise with their junior vise head on it. And this is a vacuum base, but what I do with mine is actually spray the base of it a little bit, and that way it gives me a much better seal. Because I did notice with this that the seal did come a little will come loose after a while. So let's go ahead and get this set up here. All right, let's get our lock in the vise here. Now I'm going to be using a custom turning wrench top of the keyway that I made out of a wiper blade insert, and so I'm going to use top of the keyway tension. And I find with this keyway it's a little funky getting the tension barring on the top. And now I'm going to use my long hook from the Cobra Instruments Echelon kit. This is the 0.020 inch long hook. And let's see what we got here. All right, I'm in the false set. A really good one. I think it's number 7 giving me that. Come back up to start. All right, those are good. I lost something. Let me start over again. All right, I think 3 and 4 are not exactly trap pins, but they're pins that you don't really want to touch, or else you're going to easily overset them. I think I may have done that on the first part. All right, number 6 feels, there we go. There we go. And we got it open. Hooray! All right, so let's go ahead and gut this now. Let me just dry off my counter here. Put the vise down on the floor. All right, so let me grab my Allen wrench here. Now, when you're gutting the PACLOCKs, you do want to be a little careful because unlike the other padlocks, the locking mechanism is actually a part of the cylinder. So if you're not careful, you'll drop the locking balls down in there. So now that I got that out, let me get my clip taker outer thingy. I can never remember the proper name for half of this stuff. And let's go ahead and see what we got in here. All right, so I'm actually going to lock that. Remove the retaining clip. All right. Oh, let me get my plug power. Almost forgot that. Very important piece when you're doing this type of work. All right, so let's take a look at the pins first. Oops. I lost number 7. I want to make sure I get that in there. I'm not used to working with a 7-pin core. All right. So there are our key pins, and let me just get these arranged in a proper order and proper orientation. So you can see it's a nice mix of high-low bitting, but number 3 and number 4 are kind of a zero tolerance pin. I forget what the exact terminology that they use for them, but if I go to raise those, they're so close to the shear line that if I raise that anymore, it's going to prevent me from opening the lock. It's going to overset the pin. And so you gotta watch out for those. Those are kind of a trap type pin. All right, let's see what type of security pins we're dealing with. So we got our spool pin. I got a serrated pin, a spool pin, another spool pin, another spool pin, serrated pin, and then our last pin is a spool pin. Now, most of the time, or sometimes what you'll also get with pin number 7 is a longer pin that's smooth. That's an anti-bump pin, so it makes bumping the lock open a lot harder, but this lock did not include that. So there we go. There is the PACLOCK 98 Pro, and just for the fun of it, I will show you how you go ahead and reassemble this lock because of the way that the core is. It's a little bit fun, so let's go ahead and repin. Actually, I'm going to do that last. Let me repin our security pins here. And because this is so long, what I got to do is I got to start from like the back end. So I'm actually going to start with pin 5. There we go. And we're going to go on to 4. Make sure that the serrations are down towards the key. And then pin 7. All right, now we can flip it over to the other side. Do pin 4. Pin 5. Pin 3. Make sure serrations are going the right way. And pin 1. That last pin was pin 2. I don't know if I said 2 or 3 there. All right, so we got that pinned up. Let's go ahead and re-enter the key pins. And one thing that I always recommend people to do after you repin your lock is take your key and just gently reinsert it, just to make sure that all the pins are at the shear line, because sometimes you can accidentally mix them up and not know about it, and then you're in a little bit of a bind, especially if you're repinning this with the purpose of using a key on it again. All right, so let's go ahead and put the retaining clip back on. All right, and let's get this back in. Now, what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to insert the key into this a bit with the holding clip on. And the reason I am doing that is because of the way that this clip goes. You got to kind of hold this and have it at an angle where you unlock it in order to get the cord in there properly. So I just push the balls into position as if they were holding the lock unlocked. All right, and there we go. So now let's go ahead and insert that. And let's go ahead and drop our screw and get that back in there. Now the PACLOCK 98 Pro is a key retaining lock, so that when you have it unlocked, you can't pull the key out. So as you can see, there we go. All right, well, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. I'm going to go ahead and email PACLOCK as well, copy of the video, and I'll share kind of the fun little things I get from that, if that's true. And I hope everybody has a beautiful day.